Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War. And today we are going to fight the Battle of Perryville. For this I've once again chosen our 4th Corps to carry out the attack. This time we bring 9 infantry brigades to the battlefield. All of them are close to receiving a promotion. But we'll now also bring a unit of melee cavalry and again our hunter skirmishers. And in support to our 12-pounder Napoleons and 20-pounder Parrott guns of the previous battle, we are also joined by 24-pounder howitzers. We only have a slight 1000 man strong advantage over the enemy, but the rebels bring a lot more artillery pieces to this battle. Deploy your troops around Widow Bottom's farm and wait for the advance order to Perryville. Rebels may attempt to attack us and you will not have reinforcements until tomorrow. Hold your ground at all costs, General. The orders have been given and our men advance. I expect the rebels to attack us from our right side, therefore I'm deploying close to this river line, but I'm also sending a few units over here to make sure that nothing can fall into our bag. A group of McCord skirmishers is scouting ahead to make sure that nothing can surprise us over here. And our melee cavalry is also making sure that nothing can surprise us over here. Hopefully the rebels attack from our eastern side and not from the west. Otherwise all of my plans are worthless. We do not have eyes on the enemy. I hope this means that our left flank is secure. I'm still going to send a few more skirmishers out. And we have contact on our northern side. Men fall back. And forces are moving up on the west. These men need to run. Davies and Cook, you need to form up over here. Under snipers, we have contact. These skirmishers should be driven back quickly, without too much of a danger. I'm going to get these forces over here. Davies, please hold your ground. Straight skirmishers get on the flank of the enemy and delay them. Cook's men are also almost in position. And we should be able to lie down heavy fire on the enemy. Miller, hold your ground. You do not need to run anymore. McDowell, hold your ground. The same goes with our other forces. I'm going to push them a little bit forward. Our artillery is now also coming together. Davies, you need to shift a bit to face the enemy. And I'm going to focus our 20-pounders north. The same goes with our howitzers. Our 12-pounders are going to protect the river. Tenet and McCord, I hope you reach our target in time. We need to make sure that we are not getting outflanked. Skirmishing cavalry, you need to cross the river. Tenet, get into cover of these woods. McCord, you need to move up over here. Pounders, get ready to smash the enemy. Hunter snipers, get forward just a little bit. And for now we are holding our ground. Tenet can now march forward. The same with McCord. Once they're there, this side of the battlefield should be in our control and we have straight in reserve. Enemy skirmishers are in these woods, but they should fall back quickly. And McGowan skirmishers are still holding our rear. Down here the small unit of McHorde skirmishers is holding back Jones, but I want McHorde to fall back. Give him Inspire Man, 20 pounders, move up even further. Maybe we can find their guns again. McHorde is moving up, the same goes with Tenet. Tenet is flanked. But these skirmishers should fall back quickly and then our flank is secure again. Down here Jones is charging our skirmishers. Skirmishers fall back to our main line. And Webb move forward. Down here our 12 pounders need to focus on Brown. Right now we are holding and I'm going to send our cavalry into the back of the enemy. 20 pounders, you're doing a good job harassing Stewart. And Jones is falling back. The same with our skirmishers, unfortunately. Webb, we move forward just a little bit. And we have eyes on enemy cavalry that might contest us. Tenet skirmishers are doing a good job on the enemy flank. And Powell is getting repelled. Down here Jones is crossing again. I'm not going to send Webb out of cover, but I am going to send McHorde skirmishers on his flank. If necessary, we have straight in reserve. But for now I'm going to commit straight forward to shoot Stewart. Our skirmishing cavalry has... Our melee cavalry has taken some casualties. I try to get them behind enemy lines and out of sight again. But they've spotted more enemy reinforcements and need to fall back. McHorde, hold your ground. And Stewart is forced back for now. Therefore I'm going to send straight back as our reserve again. McHorde is getting flanked, it seems. He needs to shift his focus. And hold his ground. Our melee cav also needs to fall back behind our main line. And Jones has now his back exposed to McHorde. Now it's payback time. Our snipers can also do quite a bit of damage over here. And I'm also going to push Davies skirmishers forward, as they should be able to get Smith. Straight skirmishers are doing a very good job at holding Smith back. And down here, McHorde can now open up on Donaldson. I'm going to send our melee cavalry over here. Maybe we can get behind the enemy lines on this way and destroy their artillery. Our 12 pounders are still doing a fine job. The same goes with our 24 pounder howitzers. And more artillery is opening up behind our main line. Miller has already taken heavy casualties. I'm going to replace him with Cook. Cook is closer and I want straight as our fresh reserve. Miller, please get another volley off. Beautiful. No, fall back. Miller, you get over there. Cook is now in position. He is armed with our standard rifle. I still need to give him better equipment. And down here, Jones is still harassing Webb. Now Jones is turning and should be forced back easily. Our melee cavalry is slowly arriving. Please move forward. And we have eyes on enemy artillery. 20 pounders. Open up over here. Enemy cavalry is trying to get McHorde, but McHorde is still holding. The same goes with Tenet skirmishers. And Jones is repelled for now. I'm going to send McCord back to make sure that Jones doesn't try to get these skirmishes. Down here I'm trying to get our melee cav close to their guns and then charge them out. Enemy melee cav is trying another attack. This is really good for us, as it allows us to attack their artillery unopposed. Down here, Powell is still getting torn apart, and Jones hasn't seemed to be willing to attack yet again. I'm going to focus the fire of our 20 pounders onto Scott to buy our melee cav a bit more time. They're loading and they're routing. I just want to send them away. Really unfortunate, really unfortunate. I hope they get back into the battlefield. I should have retreated them sooner. But we have nearly destroyed one of their batteries. We have broken their cavalry, and therefore I am going to send our skirmishers forward. Down here our lines are still holding, the rebels are trying desperately to push now, but are getting repelled again and again. I'm going to slow down for a minute. McGowan, you need to hold again. Over here more enemies are committing on this flank. I'm going to send straight over here. And our melee cav is back in the fight. I want to get straight around the enemy to shoot them in the back. Our howitzers are picking their targets, this is good. 12 pounders, focus down there now. 20 pounders, once we have eyes on the artillery again, you know what you have to do. 20 pounders, shoot Scott. Straight is marching up. And I'm also going to shift Rosser around. There shouldn't be anything left over here. And McGowan skirmishers can once again attack the back of Jones. Down here we have slight ammunition problems. We are going to fix that shortly. Now our melee cav can advance again, and our skirmishers need to hold back the enemy. I want to avoid a disaster like last time. And therefore we need to keep their artillery moving. And make sure that they are unable to really hurt us. Come on Davies, move up, they're rotating. Davies, no! Disengage, disengage, get these guns! Melee cav, now, charge in, charge in, charge in! Davies, also charge. You need to destroy this gun before they can rip you apart. Down here, straight move forward. I know you lack ammunition. McCord is taking heavy casualties. He is now out of ammunition. I need to rotate him a bit. I'm going to send Davies on this flank. Supplies are coming up. Straight and Webb are holding the enemy back. But Rosser needs to shift again. Adams found his courage again. Down here our hunter snipers are getting pushed over the river to take care of these guns. Over here, Tenet skirmishers are still doing a fine job. And I hope that we soon break Jones so that we can get our remaining forces over on our northern front. I'm going to send McGowan skirmishers out to further press on the enemy. And down here the rebels are refocusing their fire. I need to retreat our melee cav. Come on man, get out of there. Run! Run! Run, guys, run! Davies, move forward. Tennant, move forward. And we have once again forced Jones and Brown back. Our snipers are close to opening fire on their artillery. Therefore I think I can safely pull Miller over. 24 power howitzers, you also need to move up. And our 12 pounder Napoleons need to focus over there. Our 20 pounder Parrott guns, you can also focus on Palmer. And straight I want you in these woods, so that you can overlap firing field with Webb and always flank the enemy antenna. What are you doing? I do not want you to get killed. Davies needs to move up, his skirmishers needs to move up. And hopefully we can silence their guns once and for all. McCord is taking really heavy casualties. I need to withdraw him as soon as possible, but the enemy is renewing their offensive. Hunter snipers, move over there. We have almost beaten the enemy. We have found Scott again. Davies, shoot at Smith. Davies' main force need to hold. Straight skirmishers, get over there. And Miller is marching up. 24 pounder howitzers, shoot at many. And Tennant's men, focus over here. And with this fight is over. We have lost close to 1,700 infantrymen, we have lost 2 guns and 189 cavalrymen. But our forces are still operational and we can recover quickly. On the other side, the rebels lost over 5,600 infanterists, 24 guns and 203 men of their cavalry. Their losses are far more severe. We reached our goals, and officer-wise we got a few more promotions. We were able to capture a few more of these MJ&G Type 2 rifles. The same goes with 6 pounder field guns, and we were able to save one of our 12 pounder Napoleon guns. And we've received a new medal, the Defensive Superior Service Medal. Wonderful. After this battle we were also awarded with $100,000 and 6,300 fresh recruits. With this increase in funds we are now officially a millionaire. And our 4th Corps is still looking quite well. Miller got his promotion, the same goes with McCord and Cook and Tennant. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and next time we are going to fight the Battle of Fredericksburg. Until then, I hope you have a great day.